just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this, and yeah. So that's funny, but that's really precise. Like it's impressive. Do they scan every player or?
Only the creme de la creme. Yeah. Now, are your friends going to be super excited that you're in the game, or are they going to clown you like some of your moves and stuff in the game?
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
Which part of your game do you want to see most portrayed in NBA 2K?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
There's no doubt the Suns are behind their head coach, Monty Williams. He said, quote, as a young coach, you can get emotional because as much as we love winning, there's nothing like knowing that you've got 15 guys that are with you. You can walk into any arena in the league and feel confident because you know that your crew has your back. Brian?
Tremendous stuff, Allie. Thank you. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. And for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now Paul, outside Booker. From about 16. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Brooks. Good. And the setup by Morant.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Paul. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Brooks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
That free throw misses. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great at his first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
So it comes up empty at the line. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And here's Morant. Shot from the low post is good.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Paul. And the foul is called. He missed it, so He's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there. What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? And when you think about guys down the stretch who you'd have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Paul. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the best by, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
He does not get the second one.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Durant for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
On the wing, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Hey, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Jones, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Chris Paul, as a veteran leader, just sets a high standard for the team that he's playing on. And it's really elevated the other guys.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Jackson against Durant. Brooks, right side. Pass to Jones. 5 on the clock. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
And so it's Memphis with it, coming off a Suns make.
Suns foul.
Some changes for Phoenix. Craig comes in for Okogie, and Payne is subbed in for Ball.
Substitution for your Suns. Torrey Craig.
Booker against Payne. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Booker. Payne, no good. The Suns leading. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Craig.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Jones misses. The Suns have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Durant, the pass to Craig. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Phoenix making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Ross comes in for Durant. And it's Lee in for Devin Booker. Timeout called. The Suns.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. at Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Payne, he's open. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own college. League Brent, the Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Incredible NBA families to admire.
Ross for 3, gets the 3 ball to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Memphis shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Here's Payne, kicks it out to Jackson. Over Craig. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Craig. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight. Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in a season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
Here's Payne, following the score by Phoenix. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Great effort from Adams there. We know he has that size to take the contact, but determined on that play to get the points.
Pass to Ross. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Jackson. The Suns clear it. Here's Lee. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Here's Payne. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment.
Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Here's Jones on the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Jones in at point guard.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
Booker no good. And the Grizzlies shooting only 36% so far in this game. That one a little long.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Brooks outside, shoots over Paul, and another miss by Memphis. The Suns shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Aiden. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
That's good from Ayton. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim, he runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Jackson can't get it to go. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Booker, the pass to Paul. Here's Okogie. Launches a 3. And the Suns miss again. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And every team has him. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B, I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. The Suns have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Okogie. And the Suns miss again. Well, Memphis shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Jones against Paul. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Adams inside. It's hauled in by the Suns. And the foul. Foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Paul. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Booker. Fires the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Here's Brooks. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jackson against Paul. Shoots over Jackson. No good off the back of the rim. Memphis trailing here. Brooks with it. Right side Bane. Shoots over Booker. Bane, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw is good from Durant.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Jackson. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And it's Kevin Durant with the three. And it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
Well, with that high release and that length, when KD takes a three, if you're the defender, you're pretty much just hoping he misses.
Ball against Jones. Stolen by Jones. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Okogie. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
Brooks left side. And it's blocked. And they recover it. Here's Jones. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. Some changes for Phoenix. Biyombo, he's checked in for Ayton. Craig comes in for Okogie. And it's Lee in for Booker.
Damian Lee.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Ross, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Paul. Inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That's on Steven Adams.
At the line for Phoenix, Bismack Biyombo. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. That'll be a 5-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Payne, the pass to Ross. Back to Payne. To the middle. Here's Biyombo. Jones with the block. And he recovers it. Biyombo can't hit.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Brooks. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Lee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Jackson Jr., third personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for your Suns, Damian Lee.
First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe. 1 minute left in the second quarter. Timeout call, Memphis.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
Your Suns Panther.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Takes the three.
Grizzlies foul. Steven Adams. 4th personal foul. 5th team foul.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Payne. Pass to Craig. Down low. Here's Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Now here's Ross. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Here's Craig. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Payne against Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lee. They shoot again.
Well, the size of Steven Adams one thing, but persistence is another.
Brooks the pass to Jackson. Right side Morant. Over Payne. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Suns on top, running away with this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
For your Suns,
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, their success from the free throw line is big tonight. They absolutely were determined to take it to the hole and not be denied. We saw them dictating the action, finishing strong and asking for more.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. I hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back, Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Fans Please give a big round of applause.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Unable to get the ball.